definition of health is having energy and being able to thrive and do what you want to do and feeling good. You know, it's all about what happens to you exogenously, like what you feel on the inside and out, and what you exude in terms of energy and ability to do everything that you want to do in life and not have to be limited by physical immobilities or restraints. And of course there's a biochemical definition of that as well, and making sure that you have optimal nutrition and you're able to exercise and move and enjoy life.
You were on Dr. Oz yesterday. Tell us about that. How did that come about and what did you guys do?
I had the honor of being on the Dr. Oz show yesterday, and well, it aired yesterday, but what we did was we took 3 women that had high cholesterol and high blood pressure and put them on well, he called it a prehistoric diet, and it was basically raw fruit and vegetables for 48 hours in a zoo. They stayed in a zoo, but after that we included, I had them add back whole grains, legumes, and fresh and cooked vegetables as well to just broaden their diet, and they could have nuts and seeds as well. And we saw an amazing turnaround in their health parameters when they monitored before and after. It was only a period of 5 or 6 days, and you know, the triglycerides dropped, their blood pressure normalized, and they lost an average of 4 pounds. So basically he was saying, well, this is an extreme diet. Is this really something you guys could do in your real life? Well, not so much. Well, that's why I brought in registered nutritionist Julieanna Hever to tell you how to bring this into the real world. So I got on and talked about, well, if you don't eat steak, where do you get your protein? And I talked about all the beautiful, abundant sources of plant-based proteins. And then we had a table and a discussion about calcium, and a table and discussion about fats and where you get your omega-3 fatty acids, your healthy fats. And then we discussed carbohydrates, which are obviously gorgeous and plentiful in the plant kingdom. And then we came back for the second segment and talked about, we did 3 recipes from my book, The Complete Idiot's Guide to Plant-Based Nutrition. We did a green smoothie, a Mexican burrito, which is kind of like a burrito with a nori, and beans and green chili. So the last segment was the three of my recipes. And they all loved the food, and they all said they could do this for the long run. So it was pretty exciting.
Nice. Now, what about in your own life? How has plant-based food changed your own life?
Plant-based food has completely changed every aspect of my life. I could probably say that easily. First of all, I've never felt better. I've never had to, I've never gotten to the point where I didn't have to count calories and count fat grams and all that stuff just to maintain my body weight and just to feel good and have energy and be able to have, the best workouts at the gym and basically thrive for myself. But also, when I've been a registered dietitian, I've been a personal trainer, so I've been in the health and fitness industry for almost 20 years now. And when I was working with clients for years and years, teaching them the standard American, what I was taught in graduate school, I was not getting the results at all. Like, I was at best able to help people maintain their weight, maybe lose a few pounds, but maintain their state of chronic disease. Once I started doing a whole food plant-based nutrition recommendations with my clients, that was it. We got people completely healthy. Weight loss was easy. Cholesterol dropped to normal, and below normal, to really good levels. Blood pressure normalized. We literally have seen people reverse diabetes, type 2 diabetes, reverse heart disease. We've seen people decrease the progression of autoimmune diseases, things that we never thought was even possible before. So we are seeing miracles, and I am personally seeing miracles happen with my clients and students and anyone that really cares to listen and take some of this information in and implement it into their daily life. It's been phenomenal.
What kind of recommendations do you give to people that struggle with friends, family, co-workers, how to deal with them when they want to make a dietary switch?
Yes, dealing in the real world is a little bit challenging when you switch over your diet. It is kind of shunned by a lot of people. It's scary because it makes people address their own issues, their own defense system. They want to know that what they're eating is okay and they're doing all the best things that they can for them and their families. And when you kind of show up doing your own thing that's very different, it makes them have to take another turn and look deeper. So what I recommend, I never preach. I really try never to preach and tell people what they should and shouldn't do. Instead, the best thing you could possibly do, no doubt, is being a good role model. People laugh at me all the time, and I'm used to it, and I don't care. I guess I'm fortunate that I don't really care what people think so much. So I just do my thing, and all of a sudden when people that were laughing at me say, hey, my cholesterol is high this month, I'm going to just try this for a little bit. And all of a sudden they have these great results, and they're like not laughing at me anymore, and all of a sudden they're feeling fabulous, and then their family, they tell everyone that they know, and it just kind of spreads like wildfire. So I've gotten to the point where I'm really comfortable with people laughing at me because I know that it works, and I see the benefits, and I see the people slowly taking those ideas and putting it into their lives, and it's making a difference. So it makes me really happy.